Hello students, this is the private class or the Millennium Teacher, the class that teaches the lessons of life based on facts, the class that inspires, motivates and transforms an individual into a better person. You're welcome to class. In our previous class, we started the lesson on the tests and exams of life. And in today's class, we'll continue learning the same lesson on the tests and exams of life. For it is said that understanding the question is part of the answer. And I also like to say that understanding the problem is part of the solution. And so that is why we have to look into the tests and exams of life to be able to understand them well, so that we'll know how to solve them. In today's class, our topic of discussion states that your tests or exams are not beyond your level. Oh yes, you heard me right. Your tests or exams are not beyond your level. I mean to say that the problems, the challenges, the difficulties, the trials or temptations which you face in life are not beyond your level. They are meant for your level. And so this is what we're going to discuss in today's class. I would like to share an experience with you which I had in my school days. And it's an experience which I believe a lot of us who have been to school might have had. So it's a situation wherein we are in the classroom or exam hall waiting for the question papers in order for us to sit our exam. And when we got the question papers and we were instructed to start the exams, after reading through the questions, one of our colleagues stood up and said to the examiner, "Yes sir, this question is not meant for us. This is not our own question." You may be wondering why he said the question was not meant for us. I would like you to know that him saying that the question was not meant for us did not mean that the question was easy or the question was another cause which we are not offering, or the question was something else. No. The reason why he said that was because he found that after reading through the question, he found that the question was so difficult to a point that, he could not solve it. That's what he discovered. That's why he said the question was not meant for us. So he said it's meant for another level, for another student who are of higher level than us. And so the examiner called for the teacher who drew the question, and the teacher came in. He went through the question and confirmed that the question was meant for our level. It was meant for our own class. Why? Because the topics that the questions were drawn from, he has taught us. And so he said all the questions in the exam were meant for us. It was not meant for another level. It was meant for our class, our own level. Whilst many of us, we are grumbling about the difficulty of the question, thinking that it was not meant for us, some of our colleagues were already busy solving that same question. Oh yes, they were already solving it. It was that same question which many of us said was not meant for us that some of our colleagues scored excellent grades. Some of them, they scored excellent grades in the same course which we said the question was not meant for us. This is the same thing that happens in life. In the school of life, many of us find ourselves encountering problems, difficulties, challenges, temptations which we think is not meant for us. We will be thinking this is not meant for me. We face some trials, some challenges that will be so difficult for us to a point that we ask God, why? Why me? God, why me? Why me? Why should I be the one encountering this kind of problem? Why should I be the one faced with this kind of challenge? This challenge is too big for me. God, why me? You're not asking God why me because the problem is easy. You're asking God why me because the problem is difficult. It's something, the issue is, the matter is so difficult that you cannot handle it. That's what you think. You say, you begin to ask God, why me? But I want you to know this day that whatever the problem might be that you're going through, whatever that challenge might be, that difficulty might be, that temptation, that setback, that disappointment might be, which you are going through in life right now, it is meant for your level. Oh yes. It is meant for your level. It is that same problem which you are complaining about that a lot of people have been through and emerged victorious. That same problem. A lot of people are doing well after going through that same problem. A lot of people have solved that same problem. They have been through that same problem. Let's consider the textbook, what we are told in the textbook according to 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse number 14. Here we are told that no temptation has overtaken you that is not common to man. God is faithful and he will not let you be tempted beyond your strength. But with the temptation will also provide the way of escape that you may be able to endure it. That's what the textbook says exactly. You may have another understanding about this passage, and I have my own, which I will just give unto you. In my opinion, what this passage is telling us is that no challenge, no problem, no difficulty, no test has been given unto you in life that is not common to man. A lot of people have been through that same problem which you are going through. Just like I said before. A lot of people have been through. You are not the first to encounter that kind of problem. You are not the first to encounter that kind of challenge. You are not the first. A lot of people have gone through it. That's the first point I want you to note from this passage. Say, no temptation has overtaken you. No test, no exam has been given to you that is not common to man. What you are going through is common to man. You have heard it said, what men have done, man can do. So yes, what other people have been through, the challenges they have been faced with and emerge victorious, you too can go through that same challenge and emerge victorious. That's what I want you to know. The second point here, according to the passage, is that your challenge is not beyond your level, because the text says God is faithful. He will not allow you to be tempted beyond your strength. What that actually means is that God will not allow you to face a problem which you are not capable of solving. To face a challenge which you don't have the ability, the knowledge, the strength, or whatever you need, the courage to go through it. He will not allow you to face that kind of problem. You have heard me say in this class that God is the one that promotes us from one level to the other. Now, what I did not tell you was that God is the chief examiner in the school of life. He will not allow you to take an exam that is beyond your level. That's what I'm trying to let you know. He will not allow you to undergo a problem that is beyond your level. He will make sure that it's a problem that you are well capable of solving. In short, God is just a good teacher. He will not give you a question if he has not taught you the lesson. It's not that teacher that will draw questions from a topic which he has not taught you. Any problem that God brings onto you, you must know that he must have taught you a lesson. You must have the capacity. You must have the know-how to solving that problem.